Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know, we care about crafting young lives. We present them stories drawn from lessons in history and our folk tales, which are anchored on moral values. We think that these stories contain tremendous amount of teachings which our young children and adults can inculcate in their lives and become stronger and better human beings. Here is a nice story that I came across. Once upon a time, there was a ghost catcher in a village who caught a ghost. He had the skills to control the ghost, so he put the ghost into a bottle and converted it as a genie. He took it to the market to sell it. A rich businessman came to the market. He was surprised to find a genie available for him. He asked the ghost catcher how much does it cost and what's the specialty of this genie. The ghost catcher said it costs you 500 coins and here is this special genie who can do whatever tasks you assign him. The businessman was very interested to know more about it. First of all, he was surprised that the genie just cost 500 coins. When it has the power to do anything that the businessman asks him to do. So he asked, there must be some catch in it. There may be some limitations, some shortcomings. Tell me in totality about this genie. The ghost catcher says that as anything in this world will have, this genie, there is a care that you need to take to control this genie. So he said, you have to keep on giving him tasks to be done. He will always look for work. If you let him be idle, he will get aggressive, he will be after you, he may kill you, he may eat you up. So the businessman thought for a while. He thought that he has many different kinds of businesses in different places of the world and he can really get a lot of things done by the genie. So he bought the genie and took it home. He opened the bottle and the genie was out there asking for work. The businessman on the way had thought of several tasks and was very quick to assign those tasks to the genie. The genie took hardly any time and finished all of them. It came back asking for more tasks. The businessman had thought for some more, he assigned some more. It went on for a few days and the businessman was mighty thrilled with the genie that it had bought. It was equivalent of several machines, several human beings. Businessman was happy, but soon enough the time came where the businessman ran out of ideas to get things done because the genie had to be told how to do a task. That was the challenge. The businessman had several challenges, but he didn't know how to accomplish them, how to deal with all those challenges, how to complete all those tasks. So genie was of no help there. Genie was of help when there are standard tasks which need to be done. So soon enough, the businessman was already extremely stressed because he had to save himself. Because the genie cannot be left idle. His life was in danger. So he asked many people around him and someone suggested him to go to a monk and seek suggestion. The businessman went to a monk and described all of it. The monk listened to the businessman calmly and laughed. He said, it's simple. You get a pole, ask your genie to put the pole in your backyard and keep climbing up and coming down until you have another task for the genie. Your problem is solved. The businessman was extremely happy to have found a simple and interesting solution. But he thought for himself, that this genie was possibly like his mind. That's the teaching of this wonderful folk tale. We have to keep our mind busy, occupied with thoughts which can produce results, which can produce outcomes. When we are confused, when the mind is idle, then our stress keeps happening, like the genie was getting stressed. If we think about Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there are 26 qualities Lord Sri Krishna has advised human civilization, human beings to master. One of those qualities is about controlling our senses. We have been doing a series on these 26 qualities, one story per series. The first good quality, noble quality, was Abhay or fearlessness. The second one was Sattva Sansuddhi, which was purity of mind. And similarly, there are a few more. We are doing one story per week on one of those qualities. Today's is the fifth in the series of 26. That one is about restraint on mind or controlling the senses. Our body has got so many sense organs. We are able to see, we are able to hear, we are able to taste, we are able to feel through our touch, and so on and so forth. So all these sense organs and our mind work together. When we see something beautiful or we smell something nice, we feel happy about it. When we hear something nice, we feel happy about it. Sometimes different kind of emotions come to our mind based on what these sense organs gather from our environment. The point is, if we can learn to control our sense organs like controlling the mind, it's the same thing. So what kind of thoughts come to our mind can be controlled only when we are able to think rationally, or we are able to apply certain level of will that too much of anything in this world is bad. All of us know that. Too much of pleasure, too much of food, too much of drink, too much of good things are all bad. And similarly, too little of food is bad, too little of drink is bad. We breathe in air, we also breathe out. We cannot survive only by breathing in. We have to breathe out as well. So our human body, human mind has been created to have so many senses. Without those senses, we cannot live in this world. But we need to have restraint, control on those senses, so that we manage these sense organs in a very judicious manner. That's the teaching that Srimad Bhagavad Gita gives, and that's the teaching in a very beautiful and lucid way this particular folk tale tells us. I found it interesting, so I thought I should present that to all of us. Thank you very much for listening in, and thank you very much for spreading these good words amongst all the people around us. How we can control our senses and control our mind, live a beautiful life. I look forward to our future conversations. Thank you very much.